More than 3 billion people around the world depend on seafood as their primary source of protein. For many of them, it is their only source. And increasingly, seafood is the healthy choice for billions of others. Our population is increasing, and the demand for seafood is increasing even faster. How will we meet the growing demand? 2/3 of the world's commercial fisheries are being harvested as rapidly or more rapidly than they can replenish themselves. Well-managed wild capture fisheries will continue to be an important source of seafood. But they cannot meet the growing demand alone. Catching more fish isn't the answer. Aquaculture, or the farming of aquatic species such as fish, shellfish, and plants, has been practiced in some countries for thousands of years. Today, aquaculture accounts for half of all seafood consumed globally, and is the world's fastest growing form of protein production. It is filling the gap between consumer demand and the supply from wild harvests. Worldwide, seafood is one of the most traded commodities. The U.S. is the largest importer of seafood. More than 90% of all seafood we consume is imported, resulting in a trade deficit of $11 billion per year. More than half of the seafood we consume is farm-grown, but only 5% of it is produced domestically. And most of that is from freshwater systems. Heavy reliance on imports can be problematic. The growing middle class in countries such as China and Brazil are able to afford more of the seafood they produce, making less seafood available for export. The United States is uniquely positioned to expand aquaculture production, especially in the marine environment. The United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization recently reported that the U.S. has more area with the potential to grow environmentally responsible aquaculture in the marine environment than any other nation. Among other reasons, the U.S. has the largest exclusive economic zone in the world. That is the area from the coastline extending out to 200 miles. There are many advantages of farming seafood in the marine environment, including fewer demands on space and fresh water. According to the UN report, the U.S. could produce an amount of seafood comparable to all the seafood caught by commercial fishermen around the world in an area of ocean about the size of Vermont. Sustainable ocean aquaculture requires careful oversight. There have been numerous examples of bad aquaculture operations around the world, operations that are neither environmentally nor socially responsible. But we know how to manage operations to produce quality seafood while maintaining healthy and productive ocean ecosystems. Recent advances in aquaculture science and technology have led to more sustainable systems. Many of these advances have been made in the U.S. One of the greatest advances addresses concern over feeding wild-caught fish to farmed fish. Ongoing research has enabled fish farmers to reduce the amount of wild fish used in their feed and even eliminate them altogether. In the United States, marine aquaculture operates under one of the most comprehensive regulatory environments in the world. Farms that are operating in U.S. waters must meet a suite of federal, state, and local regulations that ensure environmental protection, water quality, food safety, and protection of public health. Domestic marine aquaculture production would significantly reduce the carbon footprint of our seafood by eliminating the transportation of fish halfway across the world. It would also provide opportunity to supplement the incomes of commercial fishermen and revitalize our once active working waterfronts. The U.S. has the science, technology, policy, and natural resource assets to supplement our well-managed fisheries with environmentally responsible aquaculture to meet our growing demand for seafood.